Yeah, recently, a large company, LastPass, it's a password manager, someone had called in to their system using WhatsApp, and they also recorded some voicemails, they sent some video messages, but they were trying to trick the individual that they were talking to sound and act like the CEO of that company. But because of the way that it came through, the employee was very suspect on how it was and what was being requested, that they raised a security instance for that to do some additional research into it. So they thwarted the attack, but that was just one illustration that it's something that could happen very easily if the person receiving that call or text or video was just not quite paying attention, or maybe they were completely fooled.
And so LastPass is a software company, and so they've probably got employees who are trained to look out for these types of things. So employee training is a critical part of this, especially if you're not a tech company yourself. So, what are some of the ways that a Houston business owner can know if their company is protected against these AI scams and these deep fakes? What kind of things should they be doing?
Really, the big thing is you need to talk to your staff about the normal ways of communication. I'm not going to reach out to my staff via something that we're not using internally. So, what are those legitimate communication paths that you're going to use? So, you're going to define, hey, we use our email, we use text messaging. But if it's going to involve something, maybe I need to have a standard procedure that says, okay, I need to double check before I go do this. And so, if let's say that you get an unknown call from a CEO somewhere, you go, okay, there's nothing on the caller ID to indicate where the source is. It sounds like Greg that I'm talking to, but this is an abnormal thing that he's asking me. I'm going to get up out of my chair, walk over to his desk, or call him on a phone number that I know that he uses and just double check this. Hey, Greg, I just got this call from you asking about buying some gift cards or whatever the request is. Was this something you really wanted me to do? And of course, the attackers are going to try to take opportunities like, you need to do this as soon as possible. I need this now to emphasize that there's a need or a rush to do this. It could also happen when maybe you're traveling. So it's harder to get a hold of that person at that moment. So slowing down a little bit, analyzing the request, and trying to get additional feedback from the company. Having those double checks in your processes of verifying data without taking it at face value is probably very critical for that. But it's really going to come down to training.